that the line then for what is appropriate behavior here is clearly by his own admission different from Mr. Callahan than the rest of us. And I would just move the question then that the motion on the table to remove Mr. Callahan as the liaison of the parking authority.
It's not needed. I will no longer want to be Mr. Waldron. You can take this as, you know, obviously this is something that Mr. Reynolds was working on. So I resign as the liaison to the parking authority. That does not mean that I still want to, you know, I think parking is a very important thing in the city of Bethlehem, and as all council members, we all have opinions on parking issues. I would ask that from this point on, that Dr. Van Wert not vote or have any discussion on anything dealing with the parking authority due to a easement that you have with the parking authority for access to your garage. I mean, if we're going to be fair, we'll be fair, you know.
Mr. Waldron, I call the question.
The clerk, will please call the roll on the motion.
Dr. Van Wert,
Aye.
Mr. Callahan,
Nay.
Mr. Cologne,
Nay.
Ms. Cramsey Smith,
Aye.
Ms. Negron,
Aye.
Mr. Reynolds,
Aye.
Mr. Waldron.
Aye. Passes 5-2.
Mr. President, could I make a correction of what